Hello everyone, and welcome, or welcome back. My name is Ortwin Hess. I'm a professor of quantum nanophotonics at Trinity College in Dublin, and some of you may already and also recognize Magnus. This year marks 2 years since the launch of APL Quantum, and I would like to take a few minutes to reflect on where the journal stands today in the wider context of quantum science and technology. When we launched APL Quantum, our aim was to create an open access journal that embraces the full breadth of quantum research, from theory and fundamentals to applications, platforms, and systems. 2 years on, this vision has only become more relevant as quantum science continues to mature into a scientific and technological discipline. In particular, last year's International Year of Quantum gave the field unprecedented visibility. It was a year of celebration, but also a year of reflection. Alongside excitement and ambition, this International Year of Quantum reminded us of the importance of rigor, verification, and trust in quantum science and quantum technology. In my editorials for APL Quantum, I described the field through 3 interconnected layers, suggesting layers such as Quantum 1.0, Quantum 2.0, and an in-between quantum bridging layer. Quantum 1.0 captures the foundational principles of quantum theory, while Quantum 2.0 is by now accepted to reflect the ambition to engineer quantum systems that preserve and exploit coherence, superposition, and entanglement as functional resources. And between these layers, we see a layer that we call quantum bridging, the conversion layer where quantum principles become quantum functionality. And this is where questions of measurement, resources, methods, and verification come together, and where much of today's most consequential progress is taking place. APL Quantum aims to support exactly this kind of work, research that makes connections explicit, bridges disciplines, and links conceptual insight with practical implementation. As an open access journal, we're committed to making these results visible, reusable, and accessible across the global quantum community. And this spirit of reflection was also present in a recent Nobel Prize in Physics roundtable, which was transmitted live and is now also still available to view retrospectively. My thanks go to the colleagues at Nature for the invitation to participate as one of the panelists in this discussion. In that discussion, I participated in what I like to call a superposition of roles as Chair of Quantum Nanophotonics, the researcher at Trinity College Dublin, and as Editor-in-Chief of APL Quantum. It was a great pleasure to reflect, in particular, on what is next or could be next for quantum science and technology, from both the research and the publishing perspective. I particularly enjoyed in that discussion speaking about how quantum nanophotonics, my own research field, can help elevate quantum photonics towards room temperature operation. And that quantum education, such as the MSc in Quantum Science and Technology at Trinity, is also central to building the quantum ecosystem. Both elements strongly supported by APL Quantum. For APL Quantum, a particularly encouraging early footprint of the journal's dynamics is also reflected in our recent collection of 10+1 most highly cited manuscripts. As discussed in a recent editorial, together these papers span the full scope of the journal, from quantum theory and fundamentals to quantum resources, methods, and emerging technologies. They vividly illustrate how ideas can travel across Quantum 1.0, quantum bridging, and Quantum 2.0, and they show where the community already finds concepts and approaches that are broadly transferable. And now, as we move beyond the International Year of Quantum, APL Quantum will continue to support work that deepens understanding, builds bridges, and turns capability into deployed technology. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our authors, the reviewers, the editors, and in particular the readers for being part of this exciting journey. and I would like to certainly thank everyone for participating here and wish a happy second birthday to